Hey, what's up guys? It's Deltre. We are back with some more Fire Emblem Fates Lunatic Conquest. Last time we did Chapter 10, one of the most infamous chapters in all of Fire Emblem history, at least within Fire Emblem recent history, and took out Sakami once and for all. I'm so serious. We'll never see him again. It seemed like people are pretty split on Sakami as a character. I'm one of the people that really likes him, and I kind of have a question for you guys that end up not liking him so much. Is it that you love to hate this guy, or do you just really not like what they did with him? Now, I'm not talking about other routes. I think that each route should be handled separately in terms of characterization, right? It's Fire Emblem if in Japan, right? So it's like what if scenarios, I take it. So it makes sense that maybe characters on one route might be a little bit different than they are on another route, for example. But I think that the way Takami's handled on this route is pretty good. I think that he's one of the more interesting characters here for sure. And I think that it's okay to have a character that you love to hate, you know what I mean? And I can see why people would feel that way about Sakami. I think that he's a pretty strong villain, at least in terms of Fire Emblem Fates. He's definitely the best one out of everyone that we're gonna see, I can tell you that much. But I don't know, I'm just genuinely curious. Do people that don't like Takami just not like what they tried to do with him, or did they just find him sort of like a Makalov kind of character, where it's easy to make fun of him, you know? It's easy to hate this guy for what he does, but I don't know, I don't really feel like that necessarily makes a bad character, you know? That's just my takeaway. Also, I saw a really interesting question on the previous part, and they were basically asking, you know, you say Chapter 10's not hard, well, what would you consider hard in a strategy game? And that was a really interesting question to me. I actually had to stop and think about that for a little bit, because I don't know, I've been saying, you know, I find this map challenging, I find that map not challenging, so on and so forth for a while now, and I never really stopped and thought to myself, you know, okay, well, what makes this hard? What makes this easy? And I think for me, what it really comes down to is how much preparation I had to do to make something work. Now, in something like Chapter 10, I don't really feel like there was a whole lot of preparation that really went into that. I guess if you wanted to count tonics and crap, then in that sense, then this whole game becomes a little bit more challenging on the whole, because oftentimes you have to go back to the base, decide who needs what, and how to do that without burning through your entire supply of gold. And I think that that in itself is pretty challenging for a lot of players, myself included. I've wasted tonics several times throughout this playthrough. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Odin actually ended up with an HP tonic that he totally did not need, for example. But other than that, I really didn't have to do anything particularly special to come out on top of Chapter 10, you know what I mean? I just played like I normally would. I didn't do anything really crazy. There were no secret techniques or anything out of the ordinary that really went into that. Just kill the enemy, more or less. And I will say that I do like Chapter 10 in terms of its overall design, right? It does a lot of really cool things. Especially when they basically pull the rug out from under your feet with Sakami's Dragon Vein and whatnot. I think that is really cool. I think that's really cool, but I don't necessarily think it's the most challenging thing in the world. It will test your ability to adapt. And it is sort of a punishment for players who opt to play too defensively, because really, the only way you're getting out of that situation if you haven't been aggressive is to burn through a lot of really high-level staffs, right? Well, I say high-level, like free staffs and stuff, limited resources, stuff that you can't just replace. So in that sense, it's not so punishing that you need to play perfectly, but if you want to get out of that situation, you have to use some really, really powerful stuff that you would rather save for more dangerous situations, I guess. And what would ultimately make it back difficult would be something like, I don't know, pick something from New Mystery, I guess. Anyone will do. Where the only way you're realistically beating that with any kind of consistency or relative ease is to really sit down and think about what you're doing with every single action. You know, that's a game that will punish you for just about any kind of wasted action at all. At least on the higher difficulties. I don't want to turn people off from playing it, no. If you play it on like hard, maniac, normal, whatever, you're fine. You have some leeway. But on the highest difficulty of that game, every time you're wasting an action with a character, there's a huge penalty for that, because it means you're not getting anything accomplished. And that game expects you to accomplish a lot. It expects you to get the most out of every single unit, every single turn, to the best of your ability. Whereas, to take Chapter 10 as an example, I could have messed around quite a bit. I didn't have to do things the way that I did. I could have slowed down considerably and still been able to beat the map. Now, the way that I did it, I got a lot of experience and crap out of it too, got all the villages and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, I didn't have to do that, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like the game was forcing me to get 100% out of every unit. I didn't feel like I was squeezing every last bit of potential out of units on every single turn, or at least I wasn't forced to do that. And I guess that's what makes a map hard to me. I think that was a really interesting question. I never really sat down and thought about that before. Also, moving forward, we should not have to deal with that whole echo problem. I'm so sorry, guys. That was one of those things that was actually pointed out to me very, very early on in the playthrough, and I thought I had it resolved, but man, last time it really came back. It really came back hard. So, moving forward, I'm actually using headphones for like the first time ever. Believe it or not, it's never been an issue. It's never been an issue except for this playthrough, so it should not come into play from here on in. But thank you for the people that did point that out, and just know that it's resolved, I hope. I'm sorry, I thought that's what you meant by Fire Emblem Echoes, my bad. Anyways, we have so many supports, so many babies. Let's do it. Jacob and Dude S rank. Now, I wasn't actually able to unlock this normally through battle, but to be perfectly honest, I have been doing the private quarters off screen just about every time it's available, so we were able to build up to S rank support with Jacob through that. I'm not even gonna go into that though. I'm not gonna go into the private quarters and crap. That's just, that sounds like that's asking for trouble, man. I'm not even about to open Pandora's box on that one. But now, it's time to make some babies.
Hey Jacob, can you show me how you make that one tea that's kinda spicy?
Tiger's milk, certainly, milady. God, this is so weird with the music playing in my ear now. I can't tell if I'm like shouting into the microphone or if I'm too quiet. It's kind of weird.
You know, you've been sounding a bit distant lately. Did I offend you somehow?
Oh no, you could never.
Are you alright? Do you have a fever? I've never seen your face so red.
I knew it was only a matter of time before you realized something was wrong. Lady Dude, I'm deeply sorry, but I can no longer serve as your butler.
What? You've got to be joking.
Wasn't his name like Joker in Japan? Or was that somebody else? I swear there was a character in this game that was named Joker. Was it Jacob? Somebody knows, I'm sure.
Just the other day we were saying how we'll always stick together. Where's this coming from? I really did do something to offend you, didn't I?
You have my oath that is not the case. It's just... I love you.
Huh? I can't hear when you mumble, Jacob.
I can't, I love you. I've fallen in love with you.
Jacob. Oh, steamy.
However, it's not proper for a butler to be in love with his mistress. As such, I must ask to be reassigned to new duties far away from you, milady.
No, out of the question. I can't imagine going through each day without you. I need you, Jacob.
So this is like one of the least offensive marriages, I guess? Because these guys would have known each other for a long time, right? So, I mean, even if we don't see every single interaction, you can almost buy this. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. My lady...
I love you too.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Yeah, what do you mean, what do I mean? I've always liked you, of course. But recently you've come to mean so much more to me.
I must be dreaming. There's no other explanation for this. Only in my dreams would Lady Dude look at me in this way. With her cheeks all flushed. Ooh.
Will you stop it? You're embarrassing me. Besides, you're just as red as I am. Anyways, request granted. You are hereby fired as my butler. Would you consider being my husband instead?
Yes! Yes, oh god, yes! I've been waiting for this moment all my life! I mean, if it pleases your ladyship. I mean, yes, I would like nothing more than to be your husband.
And together we'll always be together. Always.
I love you. I was always afraid to say it, but from now on I will tell you every single day. I love you.
And there we go, the first S support in the game. So this opens up a whole entire can of worms and a huge problem with this game. As if the Deep Realms weren't bad enough, they're about to get so much worse. They're about to get so much worse. The bond between this pair grew stronger still. A union that soon proved fruitful, if I could read. The castle that everyone called home was no safe place for infants. Where could newborns be hidden in such dangerous times? The answer was in the Deep Realms, the realm of bullshit, you see. Tiny worlds strewn across the astral plane. The solution wasn't without its complications, however. Time in the Deep Realms passed far more quickly. In the blink of an eye, babies grew into children, soon after, to adulthood. parents would deal with this dizzying pace of maturity in their own ways. But they could rest assured the children would be safe for a time. Bullshit! I'm sorry, there's just so many different problems with this. Like, for one, okay, this is such an asshole just to get children into the game. Let's not even get into that. Let's just leave that as it is. Let's say that I accept this Deep Realm solution for whatever it may be worth. Okay, so this is so out of character for so many characters. So out of character for so many characters. Like, I don't think that Jacob and Dude would just abandon their kids to grow up on their own, which is essentially what they're saying, because if time passes differently within each Deep Realm, 1 minute in here could be 10 years in theirs, so if we spend, like, a day, like, not even to mention characters like Arthur. You could never, ever in a million years convince me that Arthur would abandon his child. Wouldn't it make more sense for him to, like, take it as a serious responsibility and raise him in the ways of justice? Doesn't that seem more reasonable? Doesn't that seem like something that would actually happen if Arthur had a kid rather than this Deep Realm asshole bullshit? This is one of the things that really grinds my gears, and this is so stupid. This is so stupid. And the worst part is I kind of like some of the children characters, but if you would have just made them into their own characters rather than this bass-ackwards contrived utter nonsense that they actually used to insert them into the game, I feel like you could have resolved so many issues. So many issues. And that's not even to get into the bigger problem that I have with a lot of the recruitable characters in this game, which is the fact that 95% of them are retainers. We've already seen both the NPC characters that this game throws your way. Spoiler alert, Nyx is the only one. Well, Nyx and Shura, I guess. Am I forgetting anybody? Nope, it's literally Nyx and Shura. Everybody else is a retainer or a child character, and like the one guy that's neither of those things is also just given to you. So wouldn't it have been better if these children characters were like integrated into the storyline more naturally, you know what I mean? And then you could have, it would kind of fix two problems where not every character is either a retainer or related to them somehow. And also, you would have more room for interesting recruitment conditions, which this game just doesn't have, unfortunately. I don't know, I guess that's my little rant on that. I hate the Deep Realms, guys. I really do. I really, really do. One of my least favorite things about anything Fates related, and that's saying something. It really is. Whatever, man. Silas and Dude B. Dude, I need to talk to you about our upcoming trip.
Hello, Silas. Did you drop the list?
Well, about that. I started writing down all the places I could remember you wanted to visit.
Goodness, that's a long list.
Yeah, the memories just keep flooding back. It got a little out of hand.
I was desperate to get out into the world, wasn't I? I can't believe you remembered all these so many years later. It's kinda weird.
Ah, well, I've always had a keen memory, especially for you, dude. So, where on the list do you want to go? Pick anyone you like.
These aren't really places as such, are they? A town plaza, a street food stall, a festival? Did I really want to go see bugs?
I did all of this in Hoshido. That's how I remember it.
Then I'll defer to your memory. It's hard to decide on one, though.
Take your time, and you don't need to limit yourself to one, you know. We can take multiple trips. I'd do anything for you, dude. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people really like Silas. I do too. I just think that theory was really, really funny. Even if I don't really see it as stalkerish so much as just really, really weird. I'm not gonna deny that. It is a little bit obsessive to remember all of this crap. I mean, like I said, there's having a childhood friend, and then there's this, which is definitely some next level shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It really is good for you to do all this for me. It's all the more mysterious why I would have forgotten about you. It's like we never met.
Oh, would you just stop bringing that up? Stop. For goodness sake, are you still brooding over that? Why don't we see if anyone in our retinue knows? They've been with you for a long time. One of them must know why, right?
Yes, though I'm anxious they might have had some reason for not mentioning you.
Probably the restraining order. Don't worry, dude. I'll come with you. Whatever they say, I'll stand by your side.
Thanks, Silas.
Come on, let's get this cleared up before we do any more trip planning.
Huh? Hey, wait for me!
Oh my god. Oh, Jacob and Elise. So apparently Jacob is actually nice to a lot of the younger characters. It's just that everybody else he's kind of a douche to. So I expect Jacob to not be a total asshole in this one. That could be interesting.
Jacob, hi.
Milady, I'm glad to see you're in such high spirits today.
Thanks. Say, do you have some time to play with me?
Play what?
Hide and seek, of course.
What else would an 18-year-old play? God damn it, Fates. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to hear you suggest a game. I'm sorry again. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to hear you suggest a game like that. I thought you had long outgrown such childish pastimes.
Well, sometimes it's good to get in touch with your inner child. Like now. Okay, I'm gonna hide and you try to find me. Ha ha ha, you don't stand a chance.
This is fucking ridiculous. God, 18, are you shitting me? I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Aren't you gonna come look for me?
I'm sorry, milady. I'm afraid I'm far too old for a game like hide and seek.
Oh, come on. Then what will you play with me?
How about a game of chess? Just set up the pieces and I'll come join you. Elise, the chess master. Wait, she's dead out. She's serious.
Okay, we'll do. See you soon.
What if she's like a chess genius? Like out there beating supercomputers and crap? She's just so good at the game.
Yeah, this is my favorite game, actually.
Huh, I didn't see that coming. Now that she's gone, perhaps I can finally get some work done. Okay, Elise. Elise and Arthur, the paragon of justice. Greetings.
Hey, Arthur, what's eating ya?
It's about the last time we talked. Would it be alright if I asked you what you were going to say? I am your loyal servant, milady. I would jump into a raging grease fire if you wished it. In fact, I would sit and roll around in one for you. Nay, I'd throw myself off a cliff, wailing and bear as a darling babe into one for you. My oiled skin glistening in the stable air as I plunged into the fiery pit below.
That won't be necessary. I promise. That will never, ever be necessary. Don't ever say that again. But what I was thinking of when I said that, it might be hard even for you.
I suspected as much. You've been acting very strangely these days. But I have come prepared. Please, anything you need, I shall perform.
Well, okay, you asked for it. What I wanted to ask you about, it's about Lord Xander.
About Lord Xander?
Yes, I was hoping you could make Xander.
Yes?
I was wondering if you could make him smile.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were going to say a corpse. Ha ha! Of course. What else would you say? What a hilarious misunderstanding. Of course I'd do it. I'd kill that son of a bitch. Whoa there, Arthur.
Huh?
Nothing, milady. It's not so funny now that I think about it.
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how you're gonna do it. See, I told you. I knew it would be tough even for the famous Arthur.
No, of course not. Ha! Nothing is too tough in my book. Especially not if it means helping someone.
It's okay, Arthur. You don't have to lie for my sake.
I'm not lying. I'm going, right now, to do it. Currently, you'll see. Onward!
What? He's going now?
Jesus Christ, I love this guy way too much. Oh, yeah, that's about what I thought. Lady Elise, I have returned.
Arthur, that was so quick. How did it go?
Splendidly. Everybody loves me. When I was with Lord Xander, he didn't stop laughing for a second.
Really? How'd you do it?
Well, I found Lord Xander at the top of a hill, so I charged up it as fast as I could. But wouldn't you know it, I tripped right as I reached the crest. Tumbled the whole way down again. Ha ha! It was quite the sight, I assure you. I don't think I've ever seen the prince laugh so hard in his life.
Oh. Wow. That wasn't quite the kind of smile I was hoping for.
I suspected as much, but one hopes.
Oh well, maybe it's impossible. There are things even a miracle couldn't fix. But thanks anyways, Arthur.
Lady Elise. God damn it. God damn, I have to find a way to bring this. He's got to do something. I don't know what exactly, but he's got to do something for this team. I guess I could strap him to Camilla, Odin, and Nyx. This actually wouldn't be that bad. I don't know, should I do Nyx and Odin? But that sounds like that'd be harder to pull off, to be honest. Nyx, can you spare a moment?
I suppose. What's on your mind?
I command you to stop infringing on my identity, knave. I'm the dark mage around here.
Actually, you're a samurai. Excuse me?
Your innocent act is ill-sorted with your menacing aura, and therein lies the fault. You and I are cut from the same dark, mysterious cloth.
What are you babbling about?
From childhood, she showed a tremendous talent for the black arts. Her family, terrified of her powers, raised her almost against their will. These are the sorts of things I've heard about your past, and I have to say, it's quite impressive. More than impressive. Your past looms large and hungry behind you. It lurks, it leers, it lunges out from the shadows, forcing me to acknowledge. You are my true peer, a fellow spelunker in the darkest of abysses.
Seriously? I have no idea what you're talking about.
And this is as all things. Understanding is a superfluous luxury. All you need know is this. My appreciation for your origins borders on envy. And I was hoping we could be friends.
Sure, as long as you stop whatever this is.
Jesus Christ. Odin is ridiculous. You guys told me that some of his supports in Fire Emblem Warriors are actually really good, but I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of the supports. I've actually heard that most of the supports in that game are really good, even for Corrin, which is shocking, to say the least. Ashura and Niles. So here's a pair that I never thought. You know, this would actually be really sick if I could pull this one off. Because Niles as Shigure's dad would actually be really legit for, like, the end game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's really feasible. The problem with Azura getting paired up is that it's really hard for her to dance the same guy that many times, and it also has to be a guy, and you're always trying to dance Camilla because she's broken. So, like, it's really hard to pull off without grinding. Lady Azura, might I entice you over here for a little chat? What's the matter? You don't look busy right now. Surely you can spare a moment.
It's not that, it's just, what in the world do you and I have to discuss?
Why, we can talk about any number of things.
Niles, I'm not trying to be rude, but you have a reputation for being inappropriate.
That I do. Giggity giggity. But fear not, milady, I swear to keep my tongue under tight rein with you. I would never want to bring you disgrace by exposing those lovely ears to my filth.
Are you being serious?
You have my word.
I have to confess, I'm a little shocked. I never knew you could be such a gentleman.
Well, give me a chance sometime. There's more I'd like to explain, but not just yet. And maybe after that you could tie me up and spank me a little.
Okay, this got weird. Alright, Niles, I'll wait.
Oh, that was short? That's about what I expected. Camilla and Beruka.
Hello, Belka.
And Beruka. Goddamn.
Lady Camilla, do you have an assignment for me? Not at the moment. I simply wanted to chat with my darling retainer. Is that in order? Oh, so cold, Beruka. I always obey your orders, of course. I know my place. But if there is no assignment, I would rather not waste time talking. Oh, in that case, I formally order you to bide for a while and talk. Oh my god, I'm not a good conversationalist. You should see my Saizo support. Oh, I have. It's hilarious. I know that full well, dear Beruka.
So since we actually have this lady right now, I feel like I should clarify, because earlier I said I kind of like her design, which is true. I mean, I like her character art. I like her character art a lot. I think it's really cool. It looks nice. I even kind of like her battle model, although I will say it's absolutely ridiculous that still after 14 games, they didn't think to give flyers or mounted units in general any kind of thigh protection. That seems a little bit ridiculous. I think that with the way that these wyverns fly around especially, she would like tear up the insides of her thighs so bad. Could you imagine stopping on a dime and doing like all these aerial battle tactics just flying around and shit at high speeds like you're Sonic or some crap, only to stop immediately? Do you know what that would do to a person? She would never ride again. But no, what actually bothers me about Camilla's design is the goddamn cutscene. Oh my god, the cutscene. It's like one thing to have big boobs, okay? Like, Camilla has, she's well endowed, let's say. But then, like, in the cutscene, she has anime big boobs, and that's like a totally different thing, you know what I mean? It looks ridiculous. Like, you could put somebody's eye out with those things, dude. It's not safe. Could you imagine the back pain? Could you even imagine the back pain from carrying those boys around for one day, let alone your entire life? Jesus Christ. I feel so bad for this lady, actually. Yeah, wait. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything.
Would you rather I had you do something to amuse me? I am an assassin, not a court jester. Oh dear, have I upset you? I only tease because I love, dear. Surely you misunderstand. I wouldn't know. Oh, what would I do without you?
Camilla and Medica, level C. Cool, cool. So now, I could do chapter 11, but I looked at the map and it's gonna be really short. And instead of doing that, I think we will do Kana's paralogue, which will also be really short, but I can probably do both of them. I think that's what we're gonna try to do today. So for dude, speed, magic, strength. Oh yeah, also we have the mess hall, which I never showed, did I? So basically you choose one ingredient that you have at your disposal, and the chef that's going to prepare it is going to be totally random, by the way. You can't do anything about that just yet. So for example, today we got Niles. So you choose one. I'm going to choose speed because duh. Time to slice and dice. And then they go into the kitchen and prepare you some food that will boost the stats of all of your dudes. Well, half of your dudes, I should say.
I guess
It hits random targets. Yeah, I guess that's it. He just comes out with a glass of milk. He's like, what? What did you expect? You gave me milk. I believe this dish will have a mouthfeel you won't forget. A mouthfeel? Please never use that word again. Saucy yogurt. Okay, of course. And each character has their own flair that they add to the food. So, in Niles' case, it's saucy because of course it is. Which will have like a secondary effect when you feed it to your army. So basically, you get the primary stat, which is determined by the ingredient that you choose, and then any secondary boosts, which are determined by the chef, more or less. Fans of Norian food also got a strength +1 effect from the saucy flair, so that's Niles' effect, for example. None of this is particularly relevant. I didn't actually need to do this at all, thinking about it. But hey, there's that. Right. And also, I want to buy a partner seal for Jacob now.
Thanks.
And this is about the point where it makes no difference if you picked Felicia or Jacob. I'll say that. And this is kind of why I don't think that Felicia is actually that much worse than Jacob. Because if you do things as I have done, except you have a male Corrin, for example, so you have early Felicia, you can turn her into a Malik Knight right here. And if you were really going that route, you'd probably make a more concentrated effort to get Dude and Felicia to S rank, which you could do before chapter 10 if you were really trying. And then you could just make her into a Malik Knight, which is what I'm going to do for Jacob right now. Now, the reason I'm doing this for Jacob has nothing to do with the fact that I want him to use magic. It has 100% to do with the fact because Malik Knights have tremendous skills. Absolutely amazing skills. So we're going to do this. We're going to drop this on your boy. Like so. And he's going to get a lot worse. He's going to get significantly worse for the next few maps. Also, what the hell? Let's do one more. Let us do one more. Bring Selena up to Bow Knight, which is something that I really should have mentioned about her in the previous part, but if you early promote Selena into a Bow Knight, she can actually be pretty useful in the earlier portions of the game by giving you another unit who can do some pretty gosh darn great damage. She can double things on her own, which is great. And I am probably going to attach her to Silas's hit from here on out. She gives good speed, man, and now she gives move too, which is always great. So yeah, this is a pretty good choice for her. She's basically going to be attached to Silas from here on out. I can't really afford to give her a bow just yet. Maybe once Mozu hits D rank and can start using iron bows, then and only then will Selena ever get to use a bow. I can definitely think of a few situations where she would be kind of nice, though. Again, she can do some good stuff as an early promote. Probably more useful this way than she would be as anything else, and this is something that I've done before, and it works out pretty well. And also, a few of you guys had suggested maybe making her into a Falco Knight and getting her rally speed, which would be good, actually. Yeah, I could definitely see myself doing that. And by promoting her right now, she's actually going to be getting some experience. Not a whole lot, but she'll be able to get some in the back, and then I can just heart seal her over to Falco Knight with a little bit of a boost from where she would otherwise be. So there you go. And also, I'd seen it suggested to maybe capture like a generic flyer or something like that, maybe later on, but I think I would rather stick to mostly actual characters, you know what I mean? It just seems more fun for me that way. But that's more of a personal thing. I know it's not necessarily the most optimal thing to do, and again, there are more than enough useful generics that you can capture, and I'll probably grab some of them eventually. But for something that I can replace with an actual character, I think I would rather do that. Anyways, the village that is home to Dude's child, Kana, is under attack. Upon hearing the news, Dude rushes to the village to protect Kana. Alright, let's do it. For Paralogue 2, Dragon Blood. I'll probably turn the animations off for this part, though, just so that we can sneak in that second map pretty easily here.
Ah, what a lovely day. I might just break out in song and twirl all the day long.
Hey, Azura's not your mom. Or dad, I guess. Oh, that's kind of a weird thought.
But Mom is visiting today, and I haven't seen her in such a long time. I'd better do something special for her. Gather some fruit, fish for fish. Ha, I know. Mama should have both, so I'd better get going.
I'm not using Kana. And I also like girl Kana more than boy Kana. Fight me!
Huh? Who are you? You look weird. Get away from me.
These invaders.
What do you all want? You better not be here to make trouble. My mama will be here soon. I'm telling Mama on you. They're not listening, but I can't just run. They look ready to do evil things.
God damn it, Kana. Some child of mine. Man, I disowned you. You should at least be able to hit the samurai on your attack.
Oof.
Oof. That's right. Mama's here.
Phew, here in the nick of time. Are you alright, Kana? Mama!
I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Kana. You've been safe here for so long. I never thought anyone would come here to hurt you. Please tell me you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom.
This is the huge problem with Deep Realms, too, because there's these invader guys that maybe have something to do with the story. Maybe they don't. Who knows, really? By revelation!
Oh, thank the gods. Now off with you. Your mom has everything in hand. You dare touch my child. I'll soak these fields with your blood. Goddamn, Corrin, that's hardcore.
Hell yeah. More of that. More of that, Corrin, please. Kind of really different from Conquest Corrin, I'm not gonna lie.
Mama, there are too many of them.
Please, that was Dragon Corrin. That took like 0, right?
I'll protect you, Kana, but don't worry about me. I told you to run. Now the rest of you, prepare to join your comrades in death.
Oh my god, this is hardcore. This is brutal. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Oh, a miss. Ooh. See, I knew Luckbane was the wrong choice.
Huh, they're tough, but I have to keep them away from...
No.
No, you bunch of bullies. Stop hurting Mama. Kana, how many times do I need to tell you? Run!
No.
No, I'm not gonna leave, Mama. Not when I've waited so long to see you again. No one's gonna take you from me. I'm staying right here by... right by here.
I'm powering up. Dragon Ball Z.
Kana, you're...
1.
It can't be.
It can't be. He shouldn't have the ability to...
No.
No, he must have inherited it from me. But for it to awaken here, now. He's out of control. This must be his first time transforming. He's at risk of losing himself to a mindless rampage in the face of these foes. Friends, join me. We must clear the field of this menace. Fast. Azura's in the back. Actually, I can just... No, everybody, quickly!
So Azura's not gonna do her thing for whatever reason. Thanks, Azura. But that's fine. This map is not that hard, but this is probably the most interesting that it will ever be. Oh yeah, Silas also got a skill luck boost. I decided not to reset for that because, like, whatever, really. I'm not relying on critical hits, and he kills everything instantly anyways because he is himself, fortunately. Other than that, this is gonna be real quick, theoretically, if everything goes my way, which it should. It definitely should. Where's Niles? Here's Niles. Go ahead and pair up with Dude. Yeah, I figure why not do this one right now, though. This is as interesting as it's ever gonna get. It's only gonna get easier the later we wait for this because right now there's actually some pretty nasty stuff here, like this Swordmaster who has 24 speed and 33 attack, S-rank swords. Thanks, game. And also this Spearmaster down here, who's pretty scary as well. 18 speed. Of course, he does have a steel weapon, so he would need a little bit more speed in order to actually double with that 18 speed, but it's dangerous enough by itself, man, if we're not careful with how we do this. But thankfully, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Silas can blow that one away, and I guess it's going to be Silas and Selena, if you can believe. That's kind of a pair that I didn't really expect to be doing. I'd like to get Sophie. I'd like her to exist, if anything. So I should probably start working on that a little bit. Basically what we have to do here, though, is route the enemy. As the intro cutscene would suggest, it's not very difficult to do so, except for those goddamn pre-promotes. There's also some Falco Knights down here, which, I mean, I could even capture one if I really wanted to. Oh god, I should have just done that. Yeah, look at their weaponry. Oh my god, I should capture one of these guys. How broken would that be? How unfair would that be? Look at this. Camaraderie and Darting Blow. Oh my god, that's just not fair. I really should, huh? Nah, we'll stick with Selena. We'll stick with Selena.
Oh, I didn't move. Oh, god damn it. Whoops, bad deployment zone. So I definitely thought that Camilla was Elise when I was doing my formation and crap. She's definitely not. They're definitely not the same. They actually couldn't be more opposite. But with the correct formations, we're actually gonna move here with Jacob. I didn't need to hit that guy at all. I could have killed him there if I had used the porch, but I wanted to set this up for Mose. She's getting close to not only quick draw, which is really good for her, but she's also getting close to D rank in her bows, which means that I could potentially pass the bronze belt over to Selena for some crap. Especially if I can get her there within this map. That'd be kind of nice. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, the reason I wanted to do this now is because it's a lot more interesting due to this Swordmaster. We're gonna have to use some pretty creative attack stance crap if we want to actually have any chance of taking him out. These Pegasus Knights, though, they're gonna get themselves killed on Kana if I let them, which is probably what's gonna happen, to be honest. Now, Odin can actually kill this Shrine Maiden off right now as we do. And now we're gonna use the axe on Jacob to go for this 90%er. There we go. And this could even be a double level up. Oh, hell yeah, it is. Obviously, we want to get Jacob out of Melee Knight as soon as possible, so let's try to get these 4 pretty quickly. Good level up there, good level up. And something you guys did tell me is that when you change your class, the game actually re-rolls all of your levels. I didn't think that. I thought it would, like, that was really bad, Odin. You're garbage, dude. And some abilities there. We've seen both of those. What I was saying, though, is I thought the game would, like, check against your old levels to determine your new levels, but it actually completely re-rolls them. So I guess one thing you could do is try to, like, game the system by using a bunch of heart seals and crap to get around the lunatic thing, but that's not really a realistic option unless you have the gold DLC, I guess. So, over these few attacks here, we need to get some combination of Mozu and Camilla to hit this guy. As long as Mozu and Camilla hit this guy at least once through attack stance, or some combination that would do an equal amount of damage, then we can take him out with Camilla, which is what we want. We actually hit him quite a few times, more than necessary, in fact. I don't think I want to move Camilla. Yeah, she's getting a boost. She's getting a boost right here. Come on, 75er. Good night. Oh my god. We killed like 2 of those guys. Hell yeah. Now we can actually start using attack stance a little bit more here. And I did see a comment asking, why do you use guard stance so much? It's because I feel like in a lot of situations, I feel like in a lot of situations, attack stance, in the early game at least, is really only useful for taking out really strong guys. And there's not a whole lot of those. Most of the time, you'd be better off just trying to one-round KO, because it's not really that hard to do in the earlier parts of the game. But on a map like this, attack stance is king, for sure. Because there's all these pre-promotes flying around that just do hella damage if you don't take them on correctly. And we don't really have too many ways to boost our damage at this point, so attack stance is really, really nice in that sense. So with the Samurai dead, we're in a pretty decent spot here. Okay, so the flyers actually go hard left, which works out way better, if anything. Yeah, so we're actually going to need to use some more attack stance here. Now, the reason that I gave the magic tonic to Dude is so we can deal with this guy. As we do, we get the hit. Now, if I dance with Azura, after Niles gets this level up, strength again? Wow, look at this. I've never had such a strong Niles, guys. He really wants to be used, like, as a combat unit. I'm always going to be using Niles, because 1, he's awesome, and 2, he's like a really good supporter unit. He has a lot of really good abilities, like lockpick utility. His pair-up's insanely good as well. So when it comes down to using Niles, it's not so much a matter of, am I going to use Niles? It's more of a matter of, what am I going to use Niles for? Don't double miss? Good. That's actually the level for Nyx that we needed right there. Cool, cool. Oh, and it's a really good one, too. Wow. Hit points, magic, speed, and defense of all things. Wow. That's not what I expected. Now I'm going to give Niles over to Nyx, though, which is going to free me up to attack stance with Silas, and this is basically not going to miss. Yeah, this is basically never going to miss, so good night. Been a lot of fun, and that's how you deal with that guy. So that's one of those situations where attack stance is really nice. Good level up, too. There's that speed I've been looking for. And now we can finish off this last guy by using Silas. Yeah, that makes the most sense. There's no reason to leave this guy alive. He's just gonna murder Azure if I do, so that wouldn't be good. Yeah, these Pegasus Knights moved very, very, very awkwardly, I gotta say. And that should get the attention of all of the Falcos. Well, I want to basically make sure that I'm getting their attention, because if I don't, then that's really bad. I'm not in their range just yet, but I will be soon.
I definitely will be soon. So we're gonna pull them as close to the left-hand group as we possibly can. That makes sense. This guy may even go after Kana, which is totally fine. I mean, if he wants to die to Kana, so be it. But these two are the only ones we're really that worried about. And I'm thinking that Jacob would get rocked if I, like, even if I put him next to Elise, he'd probably die here. So I don't want him to draw on one of these Falcon Knights, even though it would be some really nice experience. Well, we'll work something out. Anyways, Jacob here. Actually, I can have her, like, tag along with Elise or some crap. Yeah, that would probably do it. Nice one, Odin. That's something I never thought I'd be saying at the start of this. Gotta say, now we should be able to kill these 3 Falcon Knights without too much of a problem. Again, we can just use attack stance for that. Really good experience on Camilla, too. Really good experience on Camilla. Here's her first. Oh my god! Do you see why she's broken yet? Like, what else needs to be said, honestly? It's just not fair. Now, this is where things are a little bit more hectic. I feel like it would be a waste to give Mosey 2 promoted kills here, so I won't. Yeah, I feel like Elise is more of a pain to level up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Mosey right here. We can murk one of these guys. Doesn't really matter who. Yeah, we'll kill this one. And the level up for Mozu. That's gonna bring her really, really close to level 10 here. Pretty good level up. Strength and speed is all I'm really looking for on her, if I'm being perfectly honest. But oh god, this was actually a huge mistake. Well, let's take away the forge then in that case, because I don't want to miss. I really just, I don't have it in me. I don't want to miss right now. There we go. Phew. That was a little bit more dangerous than I had realized, but that's a lot of experience for Elise. For sure. And then Camilla can just kill the last one without any kind of issue here. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Kinda wishing I had the Iron Axe. Oh, I do have the Iron Axe. Good. Good night. And that's a lot of experience for Camilla, too. She kind of struggles with that early on in the game, so that's nice. What turn is it? Because the actual boss doesn't show up until turn 8. So, yeah. By the way, there's more bosses on this map. It's just that it kind of doesn't matter. So what we can do is actually drain the lake. Or the river, I guess, which should cause some of these guys to move. I don't know that they would all come towards the right-hand side. They shouldn't, right? I don't see why they would. And we just want to make sure that we're actually out of range because we have hella flyers over on that side. And since I shouldn't be getting killed here, right? I have 8 defense versus this archer, which will be in range if I drain the river, which is what these dragon veins do, by the way. They either fill up or dry up the moats, which is kind of like a reverse of what Takumi did, to be honest. Now, I will be in that guy's range, however I survive. Yeah, because I have 8, he has 22, I take 14, there you go. Now, Silas can actually get way the hell down here because of that movement boost, hell yeah. And we'll have more than enough people to take on this last wave of dudes, no problem. I'm actually going to drop off Nyx again, because that's going to mean that when that archer comes for me, I can actually kill him off with Nyx, which is pretty good. Yeah, so those guys actually all play the middle, which is fine. So what we need to do now would be to murder this guy by using Nyx plus dude. There we go. Yeah, see, Nyx is actually kind of useful, not gonna lie. I definitely thought she was a lot worse when I first played this game, though. I kind of thought she was trash, if I'm being perfectly honest, but hey. So what we want to do now, I guess Selena can kill you. Pretty easily, in fact. Then Silas twice. Oh, yep, that'll do it. So Selena kills you, and then Silas twice will finish off the Swordmaster. He survives, right? Wait, hold up. I don't think he does. Do you get defense? You only get 1 defense. Uh-oh, wait. Okay, well, what about this then? Okay, yeah, this should work. So Camilla kills this guy with the dual club. Just so I don't have to get hit, basically. Nothing is going to matter because I'm going to be taking away Arthur right now. We're going to switch these 2 out, which is going to let Mozu actually hurt this guy. Oh my god, she actually murders him now. Oh my god, Mozu! I thought you were the worst unit. What's happening? What's going on? I didn't necessarily expect that. I was kind of expecting to feed that to Elise, I'm not going to lie. But with that said, we can now pair up Selena with Ezra. run all the way over here, switch the two, get Camilla back in the game. And if she chips down the Swordmaster, actually I should probably kill with her, right? Oh my gosh, she does it by herself! How can one unit be this, bro? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how she's so good! Why is this fair? Oh, there we go. That's fine, though. That actually makes no difference unless I miss again. That would kind of suck. And by kind of suck, I mean it would lose me the game. Oh, no. The opposite, in fact. Sweet dreams, kiddo. I'll take that 57, and good night. Which might level her up again, actually, because that was technically a boss. Yeah. Oh, baby. Here we go. Hit point, strength. It was so good. This is not fair. This is really just not fair. Camilla is the opposite of a fair unit. And of these two, honestly, Dude is probably hurting for the experience a little bit more. She spent a lot of time as Jacob's backpack, or Silas's backpack, or really everybody's backpack, to be honest. Nah, she'll be fine. Let's give it to Silas. 30 damage in one hit. 30. 3-0. 30. Anyways, that's how that goes. Yeah, of course, Arthur and Camilla, number one. This is going to be one hell of a pairing. I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't know how much Percy really benefits from this, but maybe if she got trampled somehow, I guess. I don't know. Huh, what? What happened, Mama? I dreamed that I turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, well, you did. It was awesome.
Huh?
Can you do that again? Nope, never again. I did? For real? You look upset, Mama. I didn't mean to do it. I only wanted to protect you. But I'm small, and I felt useless. Then I felt myself getting so angry. I heard a roaring in my head. It got louder and louder until I couldn't hear myself thinking anymore. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn into a dragon. Am I in trouble now?
No.
No. That's just such a weird thing to say. I didn't mean to turn into a dragon. It just kind of happened. I don't know how this could be. No, far from it. You've made me the happiest mother in the world. I turned into a dragon, too.
Oh.
What? Mama, you...
Listen.
Listen, Kana, I'm sorry that I haven't visited you enough to explain. But I keep my power and control by using very special stones. You must too. Or else the dragon within may take over. Don't be scared. You just need a stone. Azra has given me a stone that you can use. Carry this with you always. Where does she keep getting these from? She just has a supply of them laying around.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's such a beautiful stone. I'll treasure it, Mama. But now that I can turn into a dragon, can I maybe travel with you?
I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Kana, but you're too young, and my world is too dangerous. No, Mama. I guess I can wait longer, but only if you promise to visit more often.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I feel like that voice clip is just not really appropriate for this. Just the way she sounded in that was just so distant, like, oh. Well, I guess if you really want me to, son, my offspring, literally half my DNA if you're gonna twist my arm. Oh. Of course, I guess. I mean, sure, I promise. Cross my heart and hope to, I promise. That's all. And I'll be sure to bring you a nice gift next time I come.
Yeah.
Kano. It's actually Kana. Oh, right. Yeah, all right, Mama. That's my boy. Be good, Kana, and I'll I'm sorry. And you keep hanging on to that stone. Huh.
Ah.
No, Mama, wait.
Huh?
Kana, I have to go. A lot of people are depending on your Mama. I know. That's why I had to go with you. I'm depending on you too to come back. And I never know if you'll die and never come back. What if I grow old enough to leave here, but by then you're gone? Kana, I'm only trying to protect you. But if that's how you feel, if it's agony for you being here, that's the last thing I want. Maybe. Alright. Wait. Oh. See, again, it's just phrased kind of weird. I thought she was like, well, maybe that's what I want. Maybe I don't want you to feel bad. But no, she's saying maybe as in she's still thinking about it, but then she breaks. I gotcha. Alright, you're coming. With your new powers, you might be safer with me. I need to explain all of this to my friends. You need to say goodbye to yours. What? I have no friends. Wait. Yeah, seriously, aren't they here by themselves, more or less? Which just raises all kinds of questions. These are some of the most proactive children you will ever meet, I will say that. These guys are some survivors. What? I get to come with you? Really?
Yes.
Yes, really. But Kana, it's a different world out there. It's not a game. It's scary. I'll look after you. Still, are you sure you're grown up enough for this? Well, I'm only a little kid. But I'm old enough to be a dragon, and my mama's one too.
All right.
Like mother, like son, I guess there's a lot we should catch up about.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait.
Mama?
Mama, I have to say one more thing before we leave. Rawr! What? That's Dragon for I love you. Oh, come on. Come on! Isn't he adorable? Okay, so we got Kana, who I don't care about. I'm not using him. I mistakenly said that Kana's like Corrin, but better. But no. It's the opposite. Kana's like Corrin, but bad. The reason I thought that Kana was like super Corrin was because I mistakenly thought that he got half of Corrin's growths, but no. Dwyer gets half Corrin's growths. Kana gets half of Jacob's growths. So, this is Kana, the first child character that we unlock. Pretty well-rounded, I would say, but again, I mistakenly thought that he would be inheriting half of Corrin's growths, but he definitely doesn't. And Jacob's mean that he is going to be more suited to being some kind of physical unit. On the other hand, it goes by the character's base growth rates. And Jacob only has a base 30 in strength, which means that Kana essentially only has 45 strength growth. Or maybe it's like 50 or something. It'll be on screen as for what Kana with Jacob as a dad will have. The main takeaway, though, is that each child character has their own growth rates, and then half of their opposite parents is applied on top of that. Yeah, overall, that just means that Kana's going to be worse than Dude in every single respect. Also, is at a lower level right now. And the way that skills work in this game is I believe it is the last equipped skill that gets inherited. So that's why Kana comes with... Is it the last one, or is it the first one? Let's see. Yeah, it's the last one, because he came with Strength plus 2. So yeah, not very great. I mean, I could use Kana. There'd be nothing really wrong with that. I just... Why? Why? Also, children characters can only support their parents and other children characters. There might be some exception to that I'm not thinking about right now, but that is basically the rule. So that means that if I want to have Kana with a particularly great pair-up, he would have to be supporting Dude or Jacob. Which, nah. The pair-up bonuses for children are also pretty weird. They basically alternate between the pair-up bonus for the mother and the pair-up bonus for the father. So Kana would get Corrin's level C pair bonus, and then Jacob's level B pair support bonus, and then so on and so forth. For this next one, I was kind of thinking I might use Nyx for this, but I think that Severa can, like, she should be able to do it too, right? So actually, we're gonna roll for defense here, if you can believe. All right, here we go, Elise. Let's be good. If I can hit, I keep calling her Severa. If I can hit Selena with defense, this might actually be really sick. Again, you can use Nyx for this too, I do believe. Let's see, Norian bread. Made with Norian flair. Oh, and Selena, I'm never gonna get that right. I'm pretty sure, oh yes, we hit her, sick. Oh, that's too perfect. And I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she likes Norian crap, so this should give her an extra boost. Fed half your army for +1 defense, and +1 defense, +1 skill. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I already gave her an HP tonic and a defense tonic, so now she's actually up to 15 defense. Which is gonna be really funny when this works out. This should work out, I think. Okay, well, I feel like the Camilla Arthur one is the only really important one to do right now, and I definitely do want to make sure that we get that second map in there too. And I'm gonna do this one just so that they can continue to build towards their next support. Also, I really don't want to start the next one with like 50,000 supports either. Not that that stopped us for today, but hey. Oh. Lady Camilla, what's the matter? No, wait, don't tell me. You're upset about something. Gee, how'd you know?
Ho ho, ho ho! I can detect even the most subtle emotional cues. Now then, what troubles you, milady? And how may I be of assistance?
It's Dude, if you must know.
Your sister, Lady Dude! Aren't you two rather close?
That's just it. I'm overflowing with love for Dude.
Ha! A medical condition. Fear not, I'll rush a message to the local apothecary.
No, Arthur, you don't understand. I constantly remind Dude how much I love her, but it's still not enough.
This is a tricky situation, but I believe I can help.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Very well. I'm off to proclaim your love to Lady Dude.
Hold it. This is a delicate situation. You'll have to choose your words carefully. Or rather, I'll have to choose them carefully.
Splendid! Consider me a sweet nothing delivery system. At your service.
Excellent. So, here's what I'd like you to say to her. Jesus Christ, Camilla. Are you kidding me? That's also the other problem with Camilla, as if it needed to be said. Oh, why did I get bows? Oh god, I screwed up. I didn't actually want emeralds. Okay, so I converted my rubies into emeralds, thinking that they were for axes, but indeed they are not. I should have. Ah, god damn it. Well, since I'm gonna get more rubies anyways, I will convert these to sapphires and then bet the sapphires at the arena, so that way I can actually forge axes when the need arises.
I'll crush them.
Oh no, not Effie. Oh, Arthur. Ooh, who's ooh. Ooh. All right, Effie. They say you're good. They say you're good. Time to prove it. Good thing we led with Effie. My God, he'd have no hope. Oh yeah, easily, easily. I guess she is a top tier unit after all. Good night.
What a workout.
What a workout, she says. I'll take those sapphires. That's basically how you want to get alternative resources. Just bet one in the arena, and then you can get yourself a supply. But we have Chapter 11. Dude and company safely arrive in Notre Sagesse. Notre Sagesse. Notre Sagesse. What do you guys actually said how to say it? And I assumed that the G would be more like Jacques or Jean. So Notre Sagesse. I'm going with that. Notre Sagesse. Final answer. It's a fun word to say. Apparently it also means our wisdom. Fun fact for you guys. Dude and company safely arrive in Notre Sagesse, only to discover that the Hoshidan forces have beaten them there. What a surprise! If not, we would have no map. And I hope you like this one, because we'll be seeing it 3 times. Well, we'll be seeing it at least twice. Probably not 3 times. But it is in every single route, so there you go. They must have been really proud of this one, and I can't see why. It's not that great. It's not the worst map, but hey, I guess we'll see in a second. Well, it took some doing, but we finally arrived at Notre Sagesse. That's going to be really hard to say in different voices. Notre Sagesse. The ferry ride over was rather smooth, too. Perhaps our luck is improving.
Yes.
Perhaps, although I must admit, I can't shake this strange feeling I have.
Huh?
Oh, is something the matter?
No.
Well, King Garon said this place would be overflowing with Hoshidans. And yet we were able to disembark from the ferry without so much as a scuffle.
Oh.
That's a good point. I was so happy that we arrived safely it hadn't occurred to me. As a matter of fact, I don't see any soldiers around here either. Not a single one. I can't help thinking this is either a trap or some big misunderstanding. We'll keep our eyes open. In the meantime, I must learn more about the Rainbow Sage. Let's talk to the locals. Maybe they can help solve these mysteries. Oi! Oi! Hey, asshole! You there. Pardon me, ma'am, but may I speak with you a moment? Are you talking to me? I am. So sorry to bother you, but I was hoping you might help us. To start, we had heard that the Hoshidan army was stationed here, but it seems...
Hoshidans?
Hoshidans? Yeah, there's a whole group of them around here not too long ago. They were armed up to the teeth. Didn't do us no harm, but they were a bit forceful. They took the Rainbow Sage, though. Said they was his new guards. Most of us thought he was a load of horse dung, but who are we to argue?
No.
They kidnapped the Rainbow Sage. Dastards! I was like every single Fire Emblem finds a way to work that line in there. Every single one. Do you happen to know where they took him?
Oh, sure do.
Surely. They carted him up Mount Sagesse. It's right over there. You can't miss it. You lot ain't planning on going up there, are you? Because that's fool's errand. There ain't nothing but heartache up there. If you like living, you'd best stay down here.
Huh?
What do you mean? We have Camilla. Oh, you have Camilla. Well, okay. I'm sorry. Climbing that mountain is like the ultimate test of grit and the like. Every now and then, some kook tries to scale it. Most never make it back. Rumor has it if you reach the summit and enter the Sevenfold Sanctuary, you die. Sevenfold Sanctuary? How mysterious.
Hey.
What do you want to do, dude? It sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
It does, but that can't be helped. There's no turning back now. If we fail this mission, I truly believe Father will have me killed. He's using these missions to test me, maybe even torment me. I must falter. So if she knows that, why does she just roll with it? That's the confusing part, honestly. Wouldn't you think that that would get you to sort of reevaluate your decisions in any way, shape, or form? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I must end this war at all costs, but I can't do that if I'm dead. If I'm to be tested here, so be it. I shall not fail.
I see.
Although I guess to be fair, at this point we're not doing anything too crazy. And she really does think that she can be the one to end this, so, pass, I guess. It gets worse, though. I understand. If you insist on going, I won't try to stop you. I'll follow you to the end.
Azura.
Thank you, Azura. I don't know why you came here or why you want to climb that thing, but good luck. Just try your best not to croak, you hear? It pains me every time some young wannabe hero dies trying to scale that mountain.
Yes.
I promise I shall return safely. Thank you for the valuable information, ma'am. You have our gratitude. Phew. Hey, chill, dude. Phew, climbing this thing really is a test of endurance. Good gods, this is taking forever.
Poor thing.
Oh, my poor whittle dude. See, I knew that baby talk voice was appropriate for this. Oh, poor whittle dude. You look so exhausted. Why don't you have a little rest? You can ride my dragon for a bit. So if you have your dragon, why are we walking? Shut up.
Big sister.
That's very sweet of you, Camilla, but I'll survive. Surely someone else could use the break more than myself.
Oh, my.
Oh, dude, why are you so cute? I want to hug you and never let go. I'll never forgive those pesky Hoshidans for making you suffer like this. When we get to the top, I'll make sure they pay tenfold for the pain they've caused you. What might that be? I think I see something.
Are we there already? Yes, we are.
Could it be the sevenfold sanctuary? Well, that wasn't much of a trial. It would appear so. This is where the battle truly begins. Stay on your guard. This place is likely filled with Hoshidan soldiers waiting to ambush.
Not to worry.
Not to worry, dude. There's no ambush spawns in this game. I'm with you all the way, and so are the rest of us. And if your evil fake Hoshidan sisters are in there, all the better. I will not lose.
Yeah.
I actually think that she does have a conversation on this map, doesn't she?
Huh. You're right. We must win no matter what, and no matter who we find inside.
Oh, hey, what's up, Hinoka? Pardon the interruption, Lady Hinoka, but the Norian army has arrived. Kaze, my man! Join us. I need somebody more awesome, please. Thank you.
What?
Oh, God, this is gonna kill me.
What? They climbed...
God damn it. It's been a minute.
What? They actually climbed the mountain and lived to tell the tale? Their little ragtag team is more skilled than I gave them credit for. Still, there's no way they can best our troops after such an exhausting climb. We must keep the Rainbow Sage out of their grasp no matter what. Prepare for battle, everyone. This is not a drill.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Hinoka. She didn't say that. I need somebody to boost my counter, goddammit. Alright, so this map is going to be really, really quick. We're going to be moving at the speed of Camilla from now on, so everybody that can't keep up is kind of bad. Oh, well, it's just part of the game, really, so something like this should be fine. Oh, move Nyx over here, too, sure. Nyx's pretty good. Nyx's pretty good. She hits hard as hell. I don't know if... Oh, I'd kind of like to try and get her a level up on this map. That shouldn't be too hard. And then I can probably promote her after that. Like, level 12 should be enough, right? Surely. So, by the way, the reason we have Selena with so many health and defense boosting crap is because of this room. So the gimmick on this map is that you can move from room to room by using the staircases. And they move you to a set location, and you're allowed to use your remaining movement after using the staircases as well. I don't believe that they actually count for any kind of movement. So if I have 8 movement on the staircase, I can move 8 tiles when I go from staircase to staircase, essentially. And you can see that each room has its, like, a sort of trick to it. So this room has a bunch of lunge ninjas, for example. They debuff you, and then this guy with the steel axe is incredibly dangerous. And every single one of these guys has lunge as well. And in this room, there's a bunch of archers, but these archers actually have the counter ability. As you can see, counter damage taken from an adjacent attacking enemy is also dealt back to that foe. So this room forces you to take these guys on a range. Selena. So that room forces you to take all the enemies on a range. We have Setsuna down here. She's pretty cool. I like Setsuna. She's actually going to get to live. I think that I'm only going to kill Rinka, because everybody else is so irrelevant. Thank God, though, we don't have to kill Kaze, my man. With his 23 speed. Jesus Christ, this guy is so fast. But that is because of his steel shuriken, of course. Now, Kaze has Miraculous Save, Vantage, and Heartseeker, so he's going to be annoying if you want to actually face that room, but I'm not going to. Then you have Setsuna over here, the steel shortbow. By the way, the bosses cheat. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that or not, but a lot of the bosses in this game get really kind of bullshit items in that they're enemy exclusive. I don't mind that fact. I actually kind of like it in a way. Definitely makes them more challenging, but you can't get your hands on these items yourself. As you can see, this is a 1-2 range bow with pretty good stats, and it effectively acts as a steel bow that can also fire at melee. And also on Lunatic mode, one of the enemies in each room is changed up to be different from the rest. So ordinarily it's just a bunch of archers, but on Lunatic there's also a diviner in there. On lower difficulties there's just a bunch of savages in here, but on Lunatic there is a ninja in here, and so on and so forth. Lots of mini bosses though. So we've covered Rinka, we've covered Setsuna. She has some abilities. I don't know what exactly. Stronger post and certain blow. Okay, so she's never gonna miss, basically. That's fine. She also has optimistic, which is a personal skill, but it's totally irrelevant as an enemy. And as an ally too, for that matter, but hey. So Rinka here, she is the same as ever, basically. She still has Fiery Blood and Seal Reds, but she also now has Warding Blow, which gives her minus 20 magical damage when she starts the battle. However, we're gonna kill her on player base, so whatever, really. Every enemy in this room has Seal Reds, except for this guy, which has Seal Speed. Now, in this room, when you take the staircase, it brings you up to this room with all of these diviners. So that's why these guys have Seal Reds. It's kind of devious in a way. Because you get your resistance sealed in this room, and then you head into this room and then get blown away by all this magic. But there's a huge problem with that, in that the enemies can't use the stairs. So these guys up here will never come down here and like murder you or anything. So you can take each room individually, take as long as you want, really. And this last room has Izana, or excuse Izana. wait, somebody totally different. This has Azama with the Hexing Rod, which cuts your HP in half for the remainder of the battle. There is no restore staff in this game, so if this hits you, that's it. You get your HP cut in half for the remainder of the fight. You can't undo it in any way, shape, or form. Very, very dangerous ability. Doesn't matter too much, though. We'll probably barely even get into this room by the time this is over. I think that just about does it, so let's go ahead and win. Let's go ahead and win. I'll try to turn on the animations for mini bosses if I think about it, but no guarantees. So Selena is going to come right up here and murder the crap out of this diviner, which is basically going to set this room up to be totally harmless. Because guard stance is really, really broken, in case you didn't remember, we're going to be able to block enough of these attacks so that Selena will not die there. Now we're going to pair up Dude along with Jacob, move these two up the stairs. As you can see, the stairs, you can only really move one guy at a time. Be very, very careful not to accidentally block the stairs before the end of the round. Otherwise, nobody else is going to be able to come up to the respective room. Jacob can kill this guy in one hit, though, with the Axe Forge, which is exactly what's going to happen right there. Now, we're going to go ahead, move Elise on up. Let's be a little bit careful. We're going to turn on all the ranges, I guess. Odin is actually good to take on one of these guys, and we're going to prevent him from being attacked by multiple by moving up Silas right now. Now, Silas actually did get a defense as well as an HP tonic as well, just to survive this. We only needed... What all did we use? We used 1 HP, 1 defense, 1 res on Selena, 1 strength on Camilla, and 1 HP, 1 defense on Silas, I do believe. Anyways, these two are now pretty much free to come up here as well. We just want to stay out of range so that the only people being attacked are the people that we want to be attacked here. Here comes Rinka. Yeah, we got it. Sick. I am Rinka, proud daughter of the Flame Tribe's chief. She says that every time. She really wants us to know who the Flame Tribe is. Do we ever actually see the Flame Tribe in any route? I actually don't think that we do. Wait. I will not allow you to capture the Rainbow Sage. It's not really your choice. It's Camilla's choice, and I think that she says we're gonna win. So Odin's totally fine here. Gonna do some okay damage, I guess. Not particularly great, not particularly bad either. Hey, there's D-Rank. Cool, so I can stop using this bronze sword now. If I really want to, I could even forge him an iron sword with a really long name and give him the crit boost, but I don't know that I'm gonna do that. I'll probably just hold out until the killing edges come around, and then we can try to do some stuff with him. Yeah, I guess that's probably the better way to... Oh, I missed Setsuna. Well, oh well. Oh, you made it all the way up here. Surprising. Setsuna's like really ditzy. Anyways, Selena's gonna kill all of these guys. I didn't need to dodge. As you'll see, we'll be able to survive this regardless. Just the way that the AI works, and honestly, I think that if they were really smart about popping the shield gauge, maybe this wouldn't work, but they're not, so it's no issue. And thanks to strong riposte, we actually have enough attack here to one-round KO these guys. I don't have to use any strength tonics or anything like that. And as you can see, Selena can solo that room. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. It gives her a little bit of experience, I guess. Now, in a perfect world, since all of these ninjas up here have lunge, they would actually lunge me to the staircase, which would be hilarious if it happens. I think it can actually happen, believe it or not.
Since I kind of want to get Nyx a level up here, I think I'm going to make an effort here to try and have... yeah, I'm going to make an effort to try and have her take out Rinka, I guess. I mean, I could probably get a level up for Odin. Yeah, I'd like to get him at least one, which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, so I guess if I have Odin go for this guy right now, we can kill him off pretty easily here. And I'm pretty confident that there's going to be like a dead turn at some point, so I don't really need to worry too much. Oh, This'll work, yeah. We can hit... Oh my god! Mozu! Mozu! No! Was she even gonna survive? Yes, she did survive. I just... Wow. Wow. Wow, I didn't even consider that as a possibility. What was the chances of that? Wow. Wow. Unreal, y'all. What were the chances of this? 5? A 5er? Come on. No, get out of here. Get out of here with your bullshit. I've had about enough. All right, so now, what I was gonna do was move here with Nyx, and Nyx can kill off Rinka. She can even take a hit, I think, because she's been getting pretty decent level ups in terms of like HP and defense and whatnot. Why didn't you kill me? Perhaps we were wrong about Nor. No, it can't be. This way of peace must be Dude's path. Must be. Must be. And now with only a few more kills, though, Nyx should be able to get herself a level. Does she actually survive this Iron Club? I mean, she does. Yeah, probably not. Anyways, we can have Odin kill this guy, which is exactly what's going to happen here. I think I would prefer to funnel these guys into Elise. If only slightly. I mean, right? Nah, we'll give it to Nyx, whatever. It doesn't really make any difference. Oh, it actually does, because Mozu's in range. That's fine. We can actually just move Azura up here and get Mozu out of range. And then only one guy will be able to attack, which is exactly what we want. Now. Yeah, we'll just move Mozu out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Nice, nice. So I can kill this guy with Jacob. We still do want to level him up a little bit, but it's not, like, really hard to do or anything, so... as you can see, even with the fact that he's a melee knight, it's not really an issue. Now we can just blow by these guys entirely. And let's see how these ninjas want to lunge us. Hopefully, like I say, they can potentially lunge us right to the stairs, which would be awesome. It would be just awesome. So here comes Kaze. I'm Kaze, a ninja in service to the Hoshiden royal family. But enough pleasantries. To battle! Yeah, that wasn't very, eventful. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, amazing. Oh, that's so amazing. That is too perfect. That is way too good. Oh, awesome. Now we're just going to move Silas out of the way. Yeah, we're just going to move him out of the way slightly. The reason that this is so amazing is because now I can go up that stairs and fly by this room entirely and go up these stairs too. Oh, that's too funny. That is way too funny. Now, I actually think that Jacob within range of the hexing rod should be just fine, right? He has how much res? Not a whole lot. 6? Ooh. But since I'm paired up, he actually can't finish me off. And I want to trigger these guys to move. So we'll go within range of just one of these guys. Don't want to be in range of everybody now. Not to mention, how much shield do I even have? I actually have a little bit. Am I getting body bagged here or what? 9. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. Wow. Yeah, that's not really good. So I think that I would be smarter to, like, not let all of these guys gang up on me. Right? And if I use Dude, I mean, she's gonna get smacked too. Actually, she has 9 res. So she'll have essentially 12 resistance because of Jacob. With 13 HP. 12 res. 5. 5. Yeah, she actually lives. So if I move over here and then switch to Dude. With the Dragonstone, we can get these guys moving right now, which is way better. Oh, yeah, makes sense to me.
So now we can move in with just about everybody else. I can even get 2 guys up to the next level right now. So who do I want to bring along then? Yeah, it's just Elise and Odin, whatever. I can bring these guys up here though. I can even drop off Odin onto the staircase, which is a little bit sketchy, but with Dude in the lead, I should be able to get an attack stance off, which will let me kill off somebody pretty easily here. Now, Camilla can't really do anything, and I still want to leave them paired up because, funnily enough, Selena is giving Camilla enough speed so that she can double attack and kill Hinoka in 1 round, which is just going to be so great. So I do get nailed by the Hexing Rod, but again, we can survive. Yeah, easily. And that's going to trigger all the guys to move, and not only that, but now we can attack stance using Dude, which is basically an ideal scenario in any case, no matter what. So let's go, Odin. That should be a kill. Barely. My God, this guy is weak. How are you gonna fail to kill nearly when using Dude? She has like 30 attack.
Too much power!
That's really good though. I can't lie. That's really good. Anyway, Silas is gonna run all the way up there. Do I want to do that just yet? Actually, I should attack with somebody else. You know, moving Azra onto the staircase is a bit of a misplay because it sort of forces me to only really dance for certain characters here. Yeah, I have to move her first, which means that if I'm gonna do anything, it's basically gotta be Odin, which is not really not really good, to say the least. Although if I just one shot. Well, I can no miracle. Oh, they all have miracle. How lame. That sucks. Well, I can dance for Odin now. As long as I can kill this guy, he can then proceed to kill this one as well. Oh, maybe he can't, though. Maybe he can't due to the fact that that guy is actually getting a little bit of defense from his spell. Unfortunate. Well, I can use Nyx. Yeah, Nyx can probably kill this guy 9 times out of 10 anyways. And if she doesn't, believe it or not, she somehow survives. Good God, Nyx. Good night. Oh, I was hoping for a double there, man. Level up for Nyx, though. Stripped.
What now?
Dark Knight it is. Well, she was going Dark Knight regardless, let's be honest. She really needs durability of some kind if she's going to be useful, which is why Dark Knight is generally the preferred option for her. She's not really the Nosferatu mage. That's really more of Odin or Leo's thing. But strength is just too funny on Nyx, I gotta say. That's the last thing I expected. Now, can Mozu even, like, do anything? Yeah, we'll set one up for Mozu. I think this basically works. And since the map is over here, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, that's a level up. And quick draw as well, which is what I was kind of looking for there. So she basically just got 5 strength on player phase, which is insane. For 1 level. Yeah, because she's going to get +4, which puts her up to a pretty respectable 26 attack and 15 speed on top of that. Yeah, that's really just not too bad. Can I get like 100% on this guy? Yeah, I can. So here we go. Here we go. Good night. And a level up for Elise too. Man, look at all these levels. Look at all these levels. Speed defense. That's not really good. What happened to your magic? What happened to your magic? And I'm passing up the passing up the spirit dust, by the way. So in this chest we get the Enfeeble Staff, which is really, really good. We've seen it before, but just to remind everybody, -4 to all stats, recovering 1 per turn. So that's like your boss cheese strategy. You hit a boss with it, or like a really powerful enemy, and then you can kill him fairly easy. Yeah, in this chest is a spirit dust. I'm not getting it. The game gives you 1,000,000 regardless. Anyways, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, Hinoka. Fun map. Fun map. She did her best. Ha ha ha, I finally found you. You, aren't you Princess Camilla of Nor?
Yes.
I am. And you are Princess Hinoka of Hoshido, Dude's real sister.
Huh?
Yes, I am. All I've wanted for as long as I can remember is to bring her home. I still feel the same way. The last thing I want is to fight her. Dude belongs with us, can't you see that?
Oh my, how wrong you are. My sweet little sister will never return to you. She knows who her true family is, and it's not the one she left in Hoshido. She chose Nor. More specifically, she chose me over you. Deal with it.
You'll pay for that.
Oopsie.
Now prepare to beg, princess. My
dear dude only needs one big sister. That's why you're the one person I simply can't lose to. I mean, statistically, she literally can't lose. So, you know, good night. 4 damage. 4!
Don't even think
4.
about it.
4 damage. What? Come on! No! That's the entire map again, isn't it? You have got to be shitting me. God damn it! Ah! I am not having any luck today, yo. This is so stupid. No, Mosey, don't say that. Again? Mozu has died 3 times today. What the hell? Camilla! You know what? Fine. The room is done. The room is done this time, so whatever. This is so ridiculous. This is so stupid. My luck today is just something else. It's absolutely insane, but you know what? I'll take it for not having to deal with that final room. I didn't really talk about that at all, but there's life or death samurai in there. And life or death increases your damage by a flat rate of 10, but it also increases the damage that you take by a rate of 10. So those guys are really dangerous, really fast, but really, really squishy as well. Really easy to one-shot, but they're paired up, so good luck doubling them, you know? And they also have 2 range options in the Kodachi. I probably should have went over that room a little bit more carefully, but we skipped it entirely, so what can I say? What can I honestly say?
Forgive me, Hoshido. I just wasn't strong enough.
Hell no, this is Camilla. I don't know if you heard, but map clear.
We won. We won. It's over, Hoshidans. Retreat while you still can.
I'd hate to destroy such brave soldiers, but I will if I must.
We're out of options here. Everyone, retreat. Leave the dead behind, at least for now. There's no time to lose.
No.
That won't be necessary. We suffered no casualties, not one. Many of our soldiers are injured, but they'll recover, and they can all still walk.
What?
I'm sorry.
What? How's that possible? I don't understand. Dude, what's the meaning of this? Was this your doing?
Run, Hinoka.
Yeah.
Why are you hesitating? Go! Get out of here!
True.
Fine, I'll retreat for now, before that devil you call a sibling stabs us in the back. Goodbye, my sister.
Yeah, get out of here!
Oh,
See you in Birthright. Oh, my little dude, you really are too kind for your own good. Telling us not to kill any Hoshidans before we even entered the building. So is this supposed to be a twist, or? You certainly made things difficult on us. Whoa. But it was a fun challenge at least. Selena didn't really follow that at all, though. Did you see that? She murdered that entire room. Yeah, I know. We talked about this. I don't think Camilla killed anybody but Hinoka, though. Oh, no. One savage. She killed one savage. Are you certain we shouldn't chase after them? It's not too late to kill them all.
No.
No, Camilla. Let them go. We're blazing a new path for Nor, one of mercy. There'll be no more pointless killing. That is the only way to end this war. Okay, now that we've seized Notre Sagesse, all that's left is to find the Rainbow Sage. Is that true, dude? Do you really mean to bring peace to this world? Kaze, what are you doing here? Why didn't you retreat with Hinoka and the others? Oh, I didn't really feel like it. I asked my question first. You said your path is one of peace, and that you seek to end the war. Is that true? If so, why did you choose to return to Nor?
Yeah.
Yes, I spoke the truth. At first I returned because I couldn't bring myself to betray my Norian siblings. But I soon realized that being a Norian princess granted me certain opportunities. As a Norian, I can change things from the inside, stop the death and destruction. Without me, the Norian army would keep slaughtering the Hoshiden army. And the Hoshidans would keep retaliating, a never-ending cycle of hate and death. Since I chose to side with Nor, it's my responsibility to end that cycle. Your plan sucks, dude. I know, but just trust me, Kaze.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Kaze, but if your intention is to take me to Hoshido, you're out of luck. I won't let anything come between me and my goal of bringing peace to this world. I see. I have only to look in your eyes to witness how determined your eyes. To witness how determined you are, what? I'm tired. Yours is an admirable goal, milady. As such, I request permission to join your ranks.
Huh?
Huh?
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me for my past brashness. I should not have judged you so quickly. When I left Hoshido,
When you left Hoshido, I thought you had betrayed us. Like the others, I was certain you meant to destroy Hoshido. I see now that I was horribly mistaken. Your reasons for siding with Nora aren't just sound, they're actually quite pure. You have inspired me to hope for a peace I had long ago dismissed. Please allow me to lend my strength to your noble cause.
Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, Kaze. I would be glad to have you, but you know the others will call you a traitor, right? Can you live with
This
that?
is not your call.
Words cannot harm me, so long as I act with honor. I do not regret my decision.
I see.
That's all I needed to hear. From now on, you're one of us. Welcome to the team, Kaze. Oh, yes, welcome to the team, Kaze. Thank you, Lady Dune. I shall serve you to the best of my ability.
Oh,
I don't doubt it, nor do I. Oh,
Now to find the Rainbow Sage. He should be around in this building somewhere.
Let's see.
of course. Allow me to show you the way to his quarters. Kaze already putting the team on his back. Hell yeah. Hey,
well,
Pardon me, but are you the Rainbow Sage?
Indeed.
I am the one you seek. You fought a trying battle to get here, young warrior with a heart heavy.
I did. I heard that you have the power to make me stronger than I am. Please, O wise sage, would you consider blessing me with your strength?
Oh, you're a funny little dragon, aren't you? You've already gone through my trial, and so I've already received my power. Does not your body feel lighter and stronger than when you first arrived?
Yeah, well, I think I did get a level up there.
oh,
Actually, she didn't. No. I was so distracted I hadn't really. But you're right, I suppose it does.
Hear me out.
All who seek to find me must struggle through various trials to do so. It is amid the struggle that I witness and unlock their true power and potential. You did well, Hero of Darkness.
thank you.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to show Xander my new power.
There is one other matter we must discuss, brave dude. You have in your possession the legendary Yato blade, do you not?
How do you know that? And wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, so humorous. I know all there is to know. I know all that you have done and all that you are still to do. But I won't spoil the ending. That's for you to discover. However, the fates will allow me to divulge one little tidbit to set you on your path. As wielder of the Divine Blade, it is you who will solve the mystery of the Shield of Flames. The shield is the key to bringing an end to the hatred and war that soils these lands. Solve the mystery and you will bring peace to this world at long last. So it shall pass.
Huh?
The Seal of Flames. Where do I start?
Yes.
Your Yato is the key. That is your first clue. Unfortunately, it seems the Norian hero who would aid you is not present. That will change in the not-too-distant future. When the time comes, this will help lead the way. Lift up your blade, dude.
Yes.
As you wish, Sage.
I who forged the sacred blade.
I who committed the great sin. I who wove the divine colors. I call on you now, Shield of Flames. Powered up sword already? My god. We haven't had this thing for 3 maps now.
What just happened?
I see.
Nothing yet. I merely awakened a sheet that was already shown. When you enlist the help of another hero of Nor, your blade will evolve. A blade fierce enough to guide us through the night. The Grim Yato.
Well,
The Grim Yato? Sounds edgy. Once I've unlocked it, will I be able to find the seal?
No.
The Grim Yato is part of the Shield of Flames, though it is not its final form. Perhaps one day you will meet your fate head-on and unlock the shield's power. Perhaps. That is all I can say. Your path is an arduous one, but I believe in you. You better get going, young hero. The king is awaiting your return. Cool, we already got a 2nd level legendary
All right.
weapon. Yeah, all right. What a success.
We secured the territory and even found the Rainbow Sage. Let's hurry back to the castle and tell Father we've completed his mission.
Oh, not this Joker. Oh, not so fast, Lady Dude.
Iago, what are you doing here?
I am still at the castle, foolish princess. What you see here is merely an illusion. King Garon has tasked me with informing you of his latest command.
Another command already? How did he know that we already won?
Oh, yeah, don't think about that too hard. No, seriously, how does he know that we completed this task? Does he have tabs on the Rainbow Sage, or does he...
Another command already?
Why, yes.
Aren't you lucky? If it were up to me, you'd be dead and buried. King Garon doesn't wish for our enemies to obtain the Rainbow Sage's strength. So it is now your It is now your illustrious privilege to carry out his will by killing the sage.
Are you insane? I can't do that. I won't. The Rainbow Sage is a force for good. I will not repay his kindness with death. And the Hoshidan High Prince Ryoma has already received his power. It's too late to prevent it. Who's he gonna give it to? Takumi? That clown? No way. To kill the sage now would not only be cruel but pointless.
However,
I'm afraid this is an order, Lady Dude. As you well know by now, to disobey a direct order from the king is treason. Not even your meddling siblings could save you if you disobey once more. If you value your life, I would rethink your refusal.
You dastard. I won't do it. I refuse.
Worry not, young hero. All things must pass. What the?
It can't be.
Sage, you heard all that?
Oh, you never cease to amuse. As I said, I know all there is to know. I'm grateful that you chose to protect me, even at the risk of your own life. But now it is my turn to protect you. My time has finally come. I'm ready.
Huh?
What are you saying? You can't mean.
yes.
I am older than you can fathom. My time to pass as the next world is long overdue. When higher beings like myself stay in this realm too long, we eventually go insane.
So is he like a dragon god, or...
Huh. My power is too great to allow that, as I might destroy this world I so love. I've known for some time now that I must die soon, but not until I gave you my strength. Now that my work is done, so too is my time here.
No.
Please, no. You don't have to do this. I'll find a way to convince Father that...
Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness, dude. That kindness may just save this world. Never forget that life is the most precious gift of all. Protect it, cherish it. And whether your path is bathed in light or in the gentle veil of darkness, allow yourself to be happy. This is such a lovely world. Don't take it for granted. Do this and your soul shall give hope to the future, brave princess. Do this and it will shine brightly with all colors of the rainbow sage.
I get it, because he's the Rainbow Sage. I get it, Gabe. I get it. Sage! Sage!
Why?
Please don't do this. Don't die. Well, we didn't even get his name, so, you know. Gods, no. No!
This is a little bit of an overreaction, don't you think, dude? It's a noble sacrifice. Let him do this. Huh. You and your loopholes. Well, I suppose dead is dead. You technically fulfilled King Charon's order. You sneaky little rat. Oh my god. Okay, seriously. Seriously, dude. She's very emotional.
I'm so sorry, Sage. I should have found a way to stop this. Stop this. Oh no, he's possessed me. I chose this path to bring peace to the world, to stop this senseless death. Yet here I am again, powerless to save an innocent life. I failed you, Rainbow Sage. Forgive me.
I think he'll be okay. Did you not listen to a word he said, dude? Anyways, with that, we have officially received the power of the Rainbow Sage, and it is a better weapon. It does increase our power a little bit here, but what could await us next time? I guess we will just have to wait and find out. So, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like rating. Helps us out tremendously. Let me know your thoughts below. I imagine that today's chapters looked a little bit different from what you guys might remember. Anyways, I will catch you on the next one. See you then. Peace.